Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we finished a major side quest, completing the last of the unknowns. Woohoo, we got them all, allowing them to show up in the Salacion ruins, so if you wanted to ever catch them all. Really the most important thing about the unknowns is that you can spell your name with an exclamation point. Very important. I just thought that'd be a kind of a fun way. Whoops, I'm throwing everyone out. I thought that'd be a fun way to start the episode. In this episode, we're going to finish our other major side quest that we've had going on since basically the beginning of the game with our wisp. But since I was here, I figured we'd talk to Ginter, see if he has anything else. Nope, still nothing. We need to catch some more Pokemon, but we are going to do that. Because that's another thing I plan to do in this episode. This episode might be kind of weird. We might be bouncing around a bit, because this isn't going to take that long. We've really just got to turn in our wisps and finally go catch our reward. Where is the... Oh, there she is. Thought she was there. Hello, Vessa. You've collected 100 whistles so far. You gather 100, we get the reward, 3 grit rocks. That's nice. Wow, you've gathered every last one of the wisps. I really can't thank you enough. Now we can finally seal away that havoc-wreaking bundle of mischief once more. But we need to go to the Shrouded Ruins. That's the only place the sealing will work. We should meet there at the same time of day as we first met. Hope you remember. I assume that, yeah, go to the Shrouded at Crimson Mirelands at night. Oh, it's Crimson Mirelands? For some reason I was thinking this was Coronet Highlands. Ugh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping we would not be at Crimson Mirelands. Not that it's really the end of the world. And now that there is a massive mass outbreak here, we can see if there's anything of note. I really can't think of what there could be, though. We'll take a look. First, we want to swap out Pokemon, because obviously we do not want to have our Ben unknowns. Also, yes, I took some time, and I don't know if you can tell, but I've organized them to be all of them all in one box and organized alphabetically. So there's some, I think what bothers me about reading the unknown is that some really are obvious, like A, very obvious, D, E, very obvious. But then there's some like F, that if you don't see that little line underneath the top part, it's really hard to see F. This doesn't look fucking at all like G. I don't know why they thought that looks like G, or if that was an acceptable G. H is weirdly curved, so that kind of makes me think it's also going to be O, and it also looks like M, so these three I feel like are really interchangeable if you're not looking carefully, so it's small text. I is pretty obvious, J is pretty obvious. K is another one like F, that if you don't see the little defining feature, then it's really hard to tell that it's K. Q is another one that I feel like is hard because that doesn't look like a Q. It makes me think of a key. And then Z and I feel like S can kind of look interchangeable. There's just some that like, and V is another one that like, that doesn't look like V. Like I can see it, but just doesn't look like what they are. So I think that's why reading unknown for me is so hard, because some of them just do not look at all like the letters. I want to talk to Mai, because now that massive mass outbreaks are just a thing, we can just do this whenever they show up. So we can give Munchlax the agave berries, and we can see what's here. Wow, massive outbreak of unknown. That's kind of cool. Massive outbreak of Stunky with the berries is good, and there's a request here. That might be Irida. Oh, if that's Irida, then that's very convenient that is Irida. And this is where we're supposed to go. I think right now we'll go here. Whoops. We'll go to the Diamond Settlement. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was in the Munchlax menu. I thought I was in the generic menu. I was like, why can't I just fly to the frickin' Diamond Settlement? That is Irida. Okay, so we will do... So actually, this kind of worked out. Because if you remember Adaman's thing in the last episode, this will be Irida's version of it that I kind of spoiled we would have. But since I wanted to go not there because it's not nighttime, I actually want to go get the Stunkies because really just get some berries back. And I don't know if we've actually completed Stunky, so that's what I'm here for. I keep checking the menu to see if there's anything else I really care about. Not really. We'll go look at... Whoa! Shiny Combee! Freaking shiny male Combee! But hey, I will take it. That's a shiny. Holy crap, I wish it wasn't freaking Combee. Come back here. Come... No! 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 okay. I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not like I was... Not like I was gonna do anything with the Combies. It was a male Combi. It's not like it was that interesting. I didn't think it was gonna run. I didn't think it was gonna... That was a shiny Combi that I just screwed up! Holy crap! I just screwed that so flippin' hard. Wow, that hurts. How are you guys doing today? Today is April 12th. I don't even know what month it is. I can't believe that was a shiny Combi. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that actually didn't do that much damage. Wow, that hurts. That hurts me that I watched that thing fly away. I was just trying to line up the throw, and I thought I had time. I didn't think it was gonna run away. Oh, that mentally hurt me. Again, at least it wasn't a cool Pokemon. It looked... I didn't see the thing on its forehead, so I'm assuming it was just male Combi, which is one of the most worthless Pokemon. But, oh, God. It would have been my worthless shiny male Combi. And it's not like it was a cool color. Oh, that hurts. What do I even say? What do I... Ouch. God dang it. I got nothing to say to that. That derailed any thought I would have had about anything now. I just need to kill some skunks. This isn't bad. I just don't care. I just like... Again, after I lost the chance of shiny Combi. Oh. Shiny Gods giveth and they taketh away, clearly. God, that hurt. Oh. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done anything with it. I'm just trying to convince myself. Just keep trying to convince yourself a little bit more, Ben. Just keep trying to convince yourself a little bit more. Oh. But yeah, how are you guys today? It's just a Saturday. It's a rainy. The frickin' snowed earlier. Like, and it was actually still on the ground. Like, it didn't accumulate. But, god dang, why did I use Crunch? It is frickin' April. Like, and it snowed. Like, everyone knew it was going to rain this weekend. I didn't expect it to snow when I went out to get lunch. There was snow in my car. I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I don't really mind the cold, to be honest. I actually typically like the cold. But, man, that's just crazy. I really hate the snow is really my biggest issue. I just am not a fan of the snow. I'm ready for... But I wish it would be, like, spring. Like, spring and fall have become my two favorite seasons. Because I don't like the heat of summer, and I hate snow in the winter. Because, really, if I just didn't have to go any... That's my biggest issue with snow. Like, I have this really, really nice memory of like a couple years ago that it snowed. Terrible snowstorm. Awful, miserable, crazy snowstorm. But I spent the entire day, like basically the entire day. I had pot food ahead of time. I had nowhere to be. It was a Saturday, so I had the entire day and then some. And all I did was play Shining Pearl. That's when I think of that Shining Pearl. Like, yeah, I think of the negatives of the Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I also think of that day. It was just such a relaxed, lazy day that I just loved without anything. I didn't record. I didn't do anything. It was like damn near freaking magical. It felt like I loved that. I felt so relieved, and so happy. Anyway, we made it to the place. Shiny fucking Combi. God dang it. Sorry, Vesta, I gotta get invested in you. Ben, I'm glad you came. Let's get started, shall we? Started with what? I don't know what we're here for. First of all, confession. I may have told you one teeny tiny lie. About the wisps, there are actually 108 of them. I've been holding on to the last one. Could you put it in the odd keystone with the others? Sure. Why have you been holding... But wait, before that, well, Ben, what do you think of me? I really don't know anything about you. Really? Even after gathering 107 wisps? Oh, well, that's fine. We have time after all. Here goes, the final wisp. After this, the traveler who used that strange magic will finally forgive me, right? Close your eyes for a sec, would you? Doing this in the pouring rain is really actually fitting. Our last wisp. The odd keystone started glowing. The odd keystone disappeared without a trace. What? Making you gather all those wisps was my last bit of mischief. Thanks for playing along. Please don't forget about me. You sense the presence of a strange Pokemon. What? Wah! There it is! Holy crap! I was wondering. Jesus Christ. Spiritomb! You have to catch all the wisps to fight Spiritomb. Spiritomb is a really cool Pokemon that I genuinely actually kind of like, but the way they make it so stupidly rare and hard to catch makes it just like super hard and rare to catch. So I can't ever like get to experience it, but it's a cool Ghost Dark type that didn't have a single weakness until the introduction of the Fairy type. So I just think it's really cool, and I've always kind of liked it. I like its design. I like its typing. Is this gonna kill it? I don't think it should. Damn it! Please tell me it's like a legendary, and it'll come back. How do I get it to respawn? Wow, this is just the freaking worst day ever. Holy crap! How do I get it to respawn? Hold on a sec. Excuse me, we may be experiencing some technical difficulties. This is just the worst day ever. I lose a shiny and I freaking kill a rare spawn. Hold on! Hold on! Oh, frick, I have to show Professor Lavington that I killed skunks. Well, Skunky's done at least. The poison that gushes from its aft end is accompanied by an utterly evil-smelling odor, which, with such potency that one sniff can induce memory loss. Holy crap, I can't believe I'm just hoping this works. I'm hoping that I go back and, if I leave and come back, Spiritomb will have respawned. That's my only freaking hope, because I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's hope this works. There's still a freaking mass outbreak in the Mirelands? Hold on, let me get back to where Spiritomb is. Oh god, please, I hope this works. Okay. Thankfully, I don't know if it guarantees a respawn, since I didn't catch the first one. So I was looking stuff up, and everyone's like, yeah, Spiritomb does respawn, but it's super freaking rare, so good luck. How much does Crunch do? Because, like, they must have both done, like, yeah, they both did, like, 50%. Like, it's such an awkward range. I don't know what to do then. Like, can I use Agile Style? If Agile Style Crunch... It's weaker, but I don't know if that's gonna work. That does drop it by 20. I never noticed that wow. I never noticed that the power actually changes. I thought you just had to figure out. So that drops it to 60. It's not stab or super effective. You know what? No, I can't. I'm not doing this again. I'm not taking the risk. We're switching to Flux. We're gonna paralyze it, and then we're gonna start chucking balls. Holy crap! I can't believe I freaking killed Spirit. I can't believe I killed Spiritomb. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Thunder Wave. God dang it, game. Like, come on. Like, what is the accuracy of Thunder Wave? I feel like I've missed a lot of Thunder Waves. 90. I've missed so many Thunder Waves for being 90% accurate. It's crazy. I've definitely missed, like... I feel like I was going to guess it was, like, 75% accurate, because I really think I've missed about a fourth or a third of what I've actually tried. Who knows if that's actually true? Thankfully, we caught it. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that was awful. There's so much about that was just terrible. Where's my, like... Where's my Pokemon? Yeah, that was weird. The bottom right of my screen just kind of glitched out, and I couldn't throw anything. That was very strange. Okay, that was really weird. It almost seemed like there was a cutscene that was supposed to happen after catching Spiritomb, but because I screwed up, I didn't work. And now, like with a lot of other legendary Pokemon, I do want to I want to complete Spiritomb's Pokedex. Not that Spiritomb's legendary, but we might as well. What do we have to do for Spiritomb? Spiritomb is in the Crimson Islands? Should be, yeah. Because you can catch more Spiritombs after you've done the first one. I just need to find it. Where is Spiritomb? Spiritomb. Why are you not? God dang it. Come on, where is it? What do I need to do with Spiritomb? But yeah, I completely forgot that Vesa was the last spirit. It's kind of cool. It makes sense for the storyline. I just wish Vesa had a unique character, more interesting character model. Okay, Hex, Dark Pulse, Strong Style. That's super easy. Hex and Dark Pulse are really easy. It should have. But yeah, I like that Vesa's the final spirit, and I genuinely forgot about it. But that's the thing, I genuinely forgot about it because she's really not very interesting, and she has no screen presence. Whoops, nope. Luna's our highest level, so that's what I'm going to deposit. She has no screen presence. Like, you just show up and talk to her, like, oh, by the way, I caught some more whisks, give me some more rewards, and then that's it until you see her again. So, like, it's cool that it's a cool idea, but I just wish she was, important, and, like, had a unique story, and, like, you could get to know her, but you really can't. There's not much to do. Let's see what we got for change moves. So it's already got Dark Pulse. Do you have Hex? There's Hex. Hex for... Well, Hex for Shadow Ball, I guess, for now. You'll obviously give it Spiritomb Shadow. We're gonna use Spiritomb after this. Like I said, this is just how I've always been doing things. Let's see what I actually have to do. So Hex, Strong... Yeah, Hex at least 3 times. Dark Pulse 3 times, Strong Style 3 times. Okay, this should be really easy. So hold on a sec. I'm going to beat up some Ghastlies. Also, it's crazy. I came back to the Crimson Marlins. There was another mass outbreak. And so I gave some more berries to, what's his name, Munchlax. But nothing really of note happened. We can go catch some more Cyndaquils, which is kind of neat. But not that important. Anyway, let's go finish Spiritomb. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 9. 2, 4, 6, 9. Jesus. 2, 4, 6. Damn it, we're not there yet. We got one more. Wait, so what do we need to do? 2, 4, 6. No, I did it. 2, 4, 6. 7, 9, 11. There we go. Okay, I can't do math. Jesus. Well, I kept counting the doubles as ones, but there's... So each double was 2, but I kept counting the double pairs as 1. So, like, blah, 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 blah. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do for the rest of this episode, because, like, I don't know if I want to fight Irida, because it seems kind of random to fight Irida now. I don't know what else to do, though. What do we got? Let me see what Spiritomb says, and then maybe that will... that doesn't make any sense. Actually, I do have an idea. I have an idea of what I want to do. Yeah. Psyduck's almost done. Ghastly we already knew was done. Spiritomb, there we go. It lays curses by thinking wicked thoughts. Writings tell that this Pokemon was born out of assembly of 5 or... Writings tell that this Pokemon was born out of the assembly of 5 score and 8 malevolent spirits. 5 score? Wait, does that mean 20 years? Wait. Well, hold on. Like 4 score? Like, does that mean... Is that what that means? 5 score means 20? Because 5 score and 8 is 100. It apparently means 108, because that's always what Spiritomb is about. That 5 score is 20? I never knew that in my life. Holy crap. And every time! I wish you were not. No! This is the worst. This guy's worse than Kapora Gabora with this stuff. Okay. We're going to put Spiritomb away, because we do not need Spiritomb. Let's get back out Luna. I want to catch some Pokemon, because I want to see if I can finish or get Ginter to change his stuff. So I will see you once we catch enough Pokemon that hopefully Ginter changes. So hold on a sec. Holy crap! I caught some Lickitungs, and then Licky immediately spawned. Holy crap, if I could catch this. There we go, nice. That worked out really well. I did not think, I was just catching Pokemon, and I was really just going for Pokemon I don't have completed yet. And I didn't have Lickitung completed yet, so I was just like, I'll just go for Lickitung, and I didn't expect Licky to start spawning. Nice. Using a lot of Pokeballs, but we've already caught 3 Lickys based on the numbers. If we can get one more, that'd be great. How many Pokemon have I caught? This is really helpful. It's about to clear up though, so if I can't leave this spot. We have to spend our last time catching Licky. So hold on. This should ideally work because I caught some Cyndaquils too. Holy crap! I caught that. I did not expect that to work. I was just running because I got hit and I threw the last ball at the frickin'. That was an Alpha Drapion. Holy crap! I just threw the ball. Jeez, that was cool. Hold on, let me see how many Pokemon that was. That's gotta be. We used a lot of Pokeballs, but we've got to have more than 20 now. If not, we'll just go to Obsidian Fieldlands and finish up. How many Pokemon did we catch in that? 25. There we go. Ginter should definitely have. Whoa! Look at that. Level 77 Alpha Drapion. That was really good. Holy crap! This day turned around. Had a miserable start, but it did turn around. And we have 15,000 more money, which is great because we're going to need to buy a lot of Pokeballs and build a lot more. What do we got? Cyndaquil's not done, that's fine, but Cyndaquil's almost done. Lickitung's now almost done. Licky's now almost done. That's crazy. Skorupi's now done. Its claws are not only razor sharp, but poisonous, making Skorupi a highly dangerous Pokemon. It seems to be weakened by cold temperatures, though, however. Quilava's almost done, which is awesome. And Drapion, nice. Nice. Cool. We're going to go back to the village, and hopefully Ginter has our last Rotom part, and then that should be it. He swaps out every 20 Pokemon you catch. We just caught 25, so that should be more than enough. Again, this day turned around. It had a miserable start. What do you got, Ginter? What do you got? Nothing! What the frick? I got so lucky. I got so lucky with your first like 5 rounds, Ginter, that you had the exact part that I needed, and now you can't give me what I want. Okay, that'll do it. Unfortunately, we don't end this day as good as it had been turning around, but that's fine. It's fine. In the next episode, I think it's time to head back to Obsidian Fieldlands because we've got the last Pokemon of the lake to catch, and I think we're finally going to force a space-time distortion that we've been missing out on since the end game. So, hopefully I can do that. See you guys later.